Welcome back, babes. If you are new here to my channel, my name is Sabrina and I do all things beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. If you aren't already subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your post notification bell so that way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome. I love you so much for coming back and watching my tutorials. Today is the second video of my Shades of Fall series. I'm super excited because it is an all matte neutral toned eyeshadow look. I love all the browns and nudes in this look. It is a super easy look to achieve. If you are a beginner at makeup, I really highly recommend you watch this video, because if you're just getting into makeup and don't really know how to play with it too much, this eyeshadow look is for you. I don't do anything too crazy, nothing that takes a lot of skill. It's super easy, and I love the way it came out, and you can play with this and turn it into so many different types of looks. Today I did go with a nude lip, but you can also use a red lip, a maroon lip, an orangey lip, whatever kind of lip you want to go with. This look is very universal, and I feel like it's perfect for that really natural neutral tone type of girl or boy. But yeah, so if you want to learn how to recreate this look, make sure you keep on watching. And also, I am having a giveaway at the end of this video, so make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end so that way you can find out what I'm giving away, when the giveaway ends, and all the rules that you have to follow to enter this giveaway. This giveaway is amazing. I love the product that I'm giving out. But without further ado, let's go ahead and just get into this second video of the Shades of Fall. So I went ahead and already did one eye off camera. The palette I'm going to be using today is this one right here, which is the ColourPop Nude Mood palette, and is a all neutral toned palette. I love this palette because it has a lot of warm tones, and just I feel like you could use this palette for like an everyday look. I have used it before here on my channel, but it has all the perfect shades of fall that I needed to complete this look, and I really just love this palette. I feel like this is like an essential palette that you need to have in your collection, just because one, it's super small and it's a 9-pan palette, so if you're going or traveling or anything, it's super easy to take, and you can use this eyeshadow palette to do like an everyday look, as I'm gonna be doing today. Today's look is basically for my more natural ladies and gentlemen out there who like to do those really pretty eyeshadow looks but don't like to use too much color. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna prime my eyes really quick with concealer. I'll be using the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Light Sand, and I'm gonna be using a Equal Tools brush to blend this out, and I'll be using a full concealer brush, and it just looks like this. It's like a double-ended brush, which I love. I love these types of brushes because, I mean, you're getting 2 for 1. But I am using the full concealer brush, and I've been using a brush to pretty much do everything lately because my lovely little brat of a dog tore up my beauty blenders. I don't know what it is. She thinks it's a toy, and she comes into my beauty room, jumps on my chair, and steals my beauty blenders and just tears them up. So I haven't been able to get to the store to buy new beauty sponges, and I know I work at a grocery store where I can buy it, but I forget and I haven't bought any. So I'm gonna be using brushes for this whole video. I'm not gonna use a beauty sponge or anything like that. So if all you have is brushes, this is the perfect video to watch. Whoa, I look crazy. So I got new lighting, but I need to kind of like look up a way to kind of get rid of all the shadows and stuff in the back, and like mainly focus the light here on my face. But I feel like my lighting is a lot better than my older videos, and I feel like I'm slowly starting to improve the quality of my videos, which is what I need to do. So yeah, so first shade I'm going to be going into in this palette is the darkest shade, which is called Moody, and it's this corner shade right here, and it's this really dark chocolate brown, and I'll be going into that shadow first, and I'll be picking that up with a Morphe E18 brush. So I'm going to pick up that shadow, the shade Moody, and I'm going to be applying this eyeshadow to the outer edge of the eye, and I'm going to just slowly be packing this really close to the waterline and just slowly taking it up. I'm not gonna go past the crease. I'm kind of gonna take it up to my crease, but stop like halfway. And I'm just gonna pack this and make it as dark as possible. So as you can tell, I just packed it right here towards the outer edge of the eye, and I just gonna keep packing that shade until it's as dark as I want it. It is okay to make this eyeshadow super dark because you are gonna blend it out, and as you start to diffuse the eyeshadow, you are gonna take some of that pigment away. So it's okay to really darken up this brown because it will kind of diffuse itself later as we're blending. Same brush, no initial product. I'm gonna just go around the edges and kind of slowly start to diffuse that eyeshadow. You guys, my dedication to this series is real. It is 11 o'clock at night. I got off at 8 today. I had a client that I did this morning. I did her makeup for a maternity shoot. Then I got ready for work, went to go work a 9-hour shift, came home, made dinner for my boyfriend. I ate, sat down for 15 minutes, and here I am filming, and I'm like exhausted and I'm ready to go to bed. But today was the only day that I could film. Tomorrow I have an appointment to get a consult to see if I qualify for LASIK because I'm tired of wearing contacts and I'm tired of wearing glasses, and I'm ready to be able to see 20/20. So I have an appointment for that tomorrow, and then I also have another client that I'm doing her makeup for tomorrow as well after my eye doctor appointment, and then I work another 9-hour shift. So I'm like beat, and then I have to finish and edit this video for it to be up by Friday, which is when you guys will be seeing this. So your girl's schedule is so busy. I started this series and I'm gonna pull through and try and post a new eyeshadow look for this series every 2 to 3 days, and so I have to kind of bust my butt to get these videos filmed for you guys. Oh, I forgot to mention, I picked up this little brush right here, which I believe came in a Dose of Colors palette that I have. So I'm gonna pick up this brush, and I'm using it because it's really, really tiny. So I'm gonna kind of use it to do windshield wiper motions to blend it out just a little bit further. And then I'm gonna be picking up a little bit of this shade right here, which is called Mugged Off, and it's the one right below it with just kind of this like caramel shade. And I'm gonna be picking up some of that and then going right around the edge to obviously blend it all out and kind of create dimension to this look. Next, I'm gonna be picking up the JH34 brush by Jaclyn Hill times Morphe, and I'm not gonna be picking up any product. I'm gonna try and blend that last shade that we applied out and diffuse it further. And this, I'm gonna be just doing circular motions and then windshield wiper motions to help me diffuse all that out. And then I'm gonna be picking up the next shade, which is this really nice nude shade, and I'll be picking that up on that same brush. And this is gonna go on the outer edge of the eye to help blend everything even further. Okay, so now that we're pretty much done with the outer portion of the eye, the inner corner portion of this look is super easy. All I do is add a little bit of concealer. So I'm going to be picking up the Morphe M213 brush, which is my concealer brush, and I'm not going to be creating a cut crease. I'm just going to be placing a little bit more concealer towards the inner corner of the eye, and this is just so that way the nudes that I apply there have a little bit more pigment and show up a little bit more, but I'm not cutting the crease. I'm just dabbing the concealer in. If anything, I'm cutting the eye in half. I'm not doing like a rounded cut crease. I'm doing like a half eye cut crease, if that makes sense. Then I'll be picking up my M231 brush, And I'm going to be dipping into this shade right here. We did already use it, which is the nude shade called Bare to Wear. And this is going to go on the first half of the inner corner. And I'm just going to blend that into the other shades over here. And then for the last part, I'm going to be grabbing this shade right here, which the camera is not even picking it up because of the light. It's like but a really, really white shade. And this is going to go towards the inner corner of the eye. And this is just to look a little bit more awake. This white shade makes your eyes kind of like pop a little bit more. As you can tell that it like brought my eyes a little bit more open. And then I'm going to grab the E18 brush that I was using earlier, and I'm going to be grabbing a little bit of the shade Au Natural. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's this one right here. I'm just going to grab a little bit on that brush, and I'm going to place this towards that line right here, and that's just going to help like blend them just a little bit more, because I feel like that line is just too harsh. All right, and then to complete this eye look, I'm gonna be adding black liner to the waterline. I'm not doing a wing liner. I am gonna stop it right here when I get to the edge of the eye. And that is pretty much it for this eyeshadow look. It is super basic, super easy. It's perfect for my beginner makeup artists out there. If you're barely learning how to do eyeshadow and you just want something super simple but very pretty and super easy to do, this is the eyeshadow look for you. All right, so my lashes are applied. I am going to be using the e.l.f. Luminous Putty Primer for today. I'm going to be using my NARS foundation, and I am in the shade Fiji. And like I said, I do not have any beauty blenders right now, so I'm going to be using my Morphe M439 brush. This is my favorite foundation brush. I'm debating if I want to do cream contour today. No. Because of how late it is, I am not going to do cream contour today. That is for my days where I have extra time, but to be honest, I am kind of tired, so this is one of those looks that I'm literally doing for YouTube and then taking off right immediately after this video. Oh, and I'm using the shade Light Beige for like the bottom area, and then towards like the top I am going to be using Light Sand, which is a bit lighter, and it's going to help brighten up my under eye a little bit more. And to blend that out, I'm going to be using another Eco Tools brush, the same one I used earlier. This was the full concealer brush, but I like this side more for like the under eye area. I feel like it blends out really beautifully. Beautifully. Is it just me, or do I look like really white? I look really white, right? I think it's my light. But like I was saying, yeah, this brush I feel like works really nicely underneath the eye. And then with the angled, so how you see how it's kind of angled like this, I'll take it backwards or upside down and kind of just go right across the look and kind of clean it up. All right, and then I'm gonna be picking up the Morphe M438 brush, and I'm gonna be using my CoverGirl Banana Loose Setting Powder. I have recently been loving this banana powder. So I used to use a white translucent powder, and I noticed that underneath my eyes just looked a little bit too white. So I've been going with something with a little bit more of a yellow undertone, and I feel like it just helps not attract so much whiteness underneath the eye. So I have been using this one, and I've honestly been loving it. It's one of my new favorite translucent powders. I just feel like this shade goes with my skin a lot better than like a white translucent powder. I don't know, I've just been loving this this combo lately. I feel like it blends in with my skin perfectly. And I haven't been baking. I have just been kind of dabbing the product in and letting it just seep into the skin rather than letting it sit there and bake. And I've honestly been loving that as well. So for bronzer today, I'm going to be using this palette right here, which is the Ultimate Glow Glitter Cheek Trio, and it is from the brand Realer. This is the brand right here. I did receive this in my BoxyCharm box, I believe last month or the month before. So I'm going to be using this today, and I'll be picking up the Morphe R10 brush and applying the shade Incredible. Alright, now that that's done, I'm going to set it all in place with the same Hangover primer that I used earlier. I think they gave me a defaulty one because every time I spray this, it like leaks off to the side and it gets everywhere. So I need to buy a new one of those. I think I want to go without highlighter today just because my face is matte. We're gonna not do a highlighter today, but let's go ahead and move on to the last portion of this video, which is lips, which is my favorite part because one, we're pretty much done with our entire look once we hit the lips, and two, I just feel like the lips being done brings the whole look together and makes it just look so beautiful. So the lip liner I'm going to be using today is the MAC x Selena collection in the shade Entra Mi Mundo. So for lipstick today, I'm going to be using this one. This is one of my favorite lipsticks from the drugstore. It is a very, very creamy lipstick and I absolutely love it. And I don't even know how I came across it. I think I was just in the store one day and I was like, I want a nude lipstick, and I found this one. It was like the prettiest nude that I can find, and it is a creamy lipstick. It is not matte whatsoever, but it is my favorite lipstick from the drugstore. It is by CoverGirl. It is a CoverGirl lipstick and it is in the shade Tempting Toffee. I'm telling you, you need to get your hands on this lipstick. I think it's like $4.99, maybe $5, but it is so good. You need it in your life. So, and I could leave it like that with the creamy lipstick because it does basically look like a gloss practically, but I want it to look very glossy, so I'm going to be using the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Madeline, and this is one of my favorite glosses from the drugstore as well. Alright, this is the final look. I'm going to go ahead and do my hair really quickly off camera and then come back to close out this video. Alright loves, I am back. I tried to recurl my hair and it just was not working and cooperating, so I just put my hair in a high ponytail and just did a couple curls around my face to kind of frame out my face. But this is the final look. This is the second video in my Shades of Fall series. I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's tutorial. I did say there was going to be a giveaway at the end of this video, and when I say there's going to be a giveaway, I always deliver, and I'm really excited for the product that I am giving away in this video because one, I love this brand. They are a drugstore brand and they're super affordable, and I feel like all their products that they come out with are super bomb. And they recently came out with a collaboration with a TV show, and if you guys know me, you guys know already what I'm talking about. Yes, it is Friends. This is the palette that I am going to be giving away. I did purchase myself one, of course, and I purchased one of them for a lucky subscriber out there, and I am going to be giving this away along with a lip gloss, and I'm going to be giving away the Joey lip gloss. It is the only one I was able to get two of, so that's why this is the one that I chose, or this is the one that I'm giving away, is because this is the only one I have two of. So I'm going to be giving the Joey lip gloss away, which this is it right here, and then I'm going to be giving this eyeshadow palette away. Open it up and show you what these shadows and everything look like. This is my palette. It is already like open and has been used, but this is what the palette looks like. It is a very, very dense palette. Like, they did not go cheap with this palette, and this is what the palette looks like. It does come with a mirror, which I love, and the mirror is huge. I love palettes that come with mirrors. These are the shadows that come in it, and I love this right here because you can use these shades as highlighters as well. So I feel like this palette is super beautiful, has lots of pops of color, and I don't know, I just absolutely love it, and I'm so excited to be giving away one of these to a lucky subscriber out there. So there is only 3 rules on entering this giveaway. They're the same rules that apply to most of my giveaways. First one being, make sure you are subscribed to my channel and you like this video. Second rule being, you must be following me on all my social medias. I do understand that some of you don't have like all the social medias that I have, but if you do have them, make sure you are following me on all social medias, and I will be checking if you are subscribed and if you did follow all these rules. So make sure you do follow these rules. Third rule is comment down below when done and leave somewhere I can contact you. Please, 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 if you enter this giveaway, leave somewhere I can contact you, whether that is a social media handle or an email address. Just make sure you leave it down below so that way I can contact you if you are the lucky winner. I do usually pin it down below in my videos as well and let the winner know in the comments, but just so that way it's easier for me, just leave something I can contact you with down below. This is only going to be US based. For my last couple videos I did, you know, anyone can enter, but this giveaway will particularly just be in the US. So if you are living in the US, make sure you enter this giveaway. You are going to be getting a free palette and a lipstick, and I feel like it's worth it. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel and follow my social medias, and that's it. That is all you have to do to enter this giveaway. So in the past I have forgotten to mention when the end date is, so make sure you mark your calendars so that way you know exactly when the end date is and when the winner will be announced. So the end date is 5 p.m. on November 24th, which is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, and the winner will be announced on Wednesday, maybe Thursday. I don't know if I want to do it on Thanksgiving because I really want to just be with my family, but I think I'm going to just be announcing it the day before Thanksgiving, so that way I can kind of just get that out of the way and not have to worry about that on Thanksgiving. I can just spend time with family and all that. But the end date is November 24th. It is a Tuesday and it will be ending at 5 o'clock. So make sure you let all your friends and family know to enter this giveaway, because you will be receiving a friend's palette. Hey, it's free makeup, so just make sure you follow all the rules. I will link everything down below and leave everything also in the description box just in case you missed it here on the video, but everything, like I said, will be down below. Thank you guys so much for coming back and watching my YouTube videos. Good luck to all my lovely subscribers out there in entering this giveaway. I love you so much, and I will see you next time.